spacious 3.5-story brand new detached house
with 7+1 bedroom and 7 car pouch for multi-generation living.
A lift, a pool. Now you are speaking my language.
Keep watching to the end for an exclusive announcement that makes this a deal you won't want to miss. Right here on this episode of Huttons Landed Division's
Live Open House.
Hi, my name is Sean. Today, we are in the heart of District 28 at Jalan Kayu Estate. Now, mention Jalan Kayu, and the first thing that comes to mind is the iconic Roti Prata house that has been here for long-standing for many, many decades. Now, in fact, Jalan Kayu has seen many transformations, some of which is actually the accessibility from this estate itself. Right behind me, this road actually leads on to TPE SLE, offering a quick turn into the expressway for those who are commuting by car. Those who actually commute by public transport, you actually have many bus services serving this lane, as well as just the new established Thanggam LRT, which is just a mere 10-minute walk from this unit itself. Now, the name Jalan Kayu actually has a rich heritage behind it. It pays actually homage to the original setting of this area. This area used to be surrounded by actually a lot of rubber plantation back in the British colony days, and hence they actually utilized the name Jalan Kayu. Actually really means wooden road, right? Now, a bit more on the history itself. Right? This whole stretch of Jalan Kayu is actually a gateway that was actually built by the British Royal Air Force as a staging area before they head on to Seletar Airport itself. Right, this area actually, the needs of it hasn't changed much, being for food and entertainment, as well as residential. For in the past used to be offices, now is for locals. As modern Jalan Kayu continues to evolve, what used to be popular nurseries, aquariums and high-tech farms surrounding this estate will make way for future residential dwelling. Right? One plot actually has been designated for a mixed development, which would see definitely commercials on the lower levels itself. So adding on to the already popular list of shopping malls in this area, including Seletar Mall and Greenwich V. Now, this area itself for Jalan Kayu, we are actually split between left and right. Right? To my left, this landed zone is actually zoned for 3.5-story semi-detached. So we'll see the likes of semi-Ds and detached only. Whereas on my right, behind all the landed enclave, these are actually zoned for 3.5-story mixed landed. So you see actually a mixture of terraces, semi-Ds and detached. Now, coming up to the unit itself, so this unit is actually brand new and actually just obtained TOP earlier this year itself. So this will be located right at the end of the Jalan Kayu lane, and eventually the future mixed development will be just across the road itself. Now let me take you in to show you more. Right now I'm standing right in front of the unit itself. You can see this is actually a 4-story detached First thing you will notice is the impressive gate entrance, right? This is over about 4 meters wide, definitely allowing for 2 cars concurrently to go in and out. Now, more about the land itself. This is just a 4,352 square feet, 999 leasehold. This will actually put it right smack at the entry level for a detached home. So this unit actually comes with a pool and lift, 7+1 rooms, and the ability to actually park up to 7 cars. Yes, you heard it right, 7 cars. Believe us, we have tried, right? So all these features in a very convenient location actually sets this unit to be, very available for families with extended families, or generally those who are looking just for the luxury of space itself. All right, with that, let me hand over the time to my colleague Ivy, who will show you more of level 1. Ivy?
Hi guys, my name is Ivy. Are you ready to be amazed by this beautiful detached home?
Yeah, the goal the developer set out is actually to design a multifunctional space that actually appeals to multi-generational living, as well as to exemplify the living experience, right? Being a detached itself, space matters, right? So over here you can see the expansiveness of the front part of the living area. This is actually an open floor plan concept whereby, the living area extends into the dining area. So Ivy, how big is this space?
This space is approximately about 8 by 9 meter wide. And you can tell from this white space over here, we can entertain more than 10 guests over here, and also your friends, after a busy day of work, you will want to relax over here.
Yes, indeed. And in fact, from where we're standing, take a look at actually the ceiling height itself. So aesthetics is another key function that the developer has paid a lot of attention to, right? Not only you have very clean lines with all the ducted aircon, also you have a lot of this squarish layout just for the front part of the house itself alone. You can see actually on both sides, you have ample provisions even for natural lighting. So towards the other side, you can see a lot of these fixed glass panels, inviting a lot of light coming in from the other side. And to my right, Ivy, what do we have over here?
Over here, we have this beautiful 15 meter by 1.2 meter height swimming pool. And if you notice, we also have this natural lightings, coming into the house, which brings like natural ventilation also.
Yeah, and in fact, you can see the sliding panels actually extends all the way from the front of the living through and through past the dining area itself. So these are by no means, just normal sliding doors. These are actually fascina. So the attention to detail is very meticulous. So in fact, you can look at the finishings of this material. These are all wood grain, right? So developer has gone through a lot of thought process to bring about a home that's not only functional, but in fact a luxury to live in, all right? So to accomplish such a feat is a lot of painstaking planning involved, especially given the land size of this detached just being a 4,352. Right, so the interior built up itself exceeds more than 9,000 square feet. So in fact, this is only achievable in a location like this, whereby it's actually zoned as a 3.5 story. Right? And behind Ivy, we have a lot of hidden features, in fact. So tell us more about the staircase, Ivy.
Over here, you can see we have this staircase, which of course leads to upstairs, and it wraps around the house. And we also have this lift over here.
Yeah, so definitely with all these features in place, having a pool, a lift, definitely is future-proofing itself, all right? So towards the second half of the level 1 itself, right, on my left itself, we have a powder toilet itself, which is going to be serving majority for the front part of the house. As we step to the back, all right, this is probably one of the more spectacular points, a wow moment, all right? Ivy, what are your thoughts?
This is actually my favorite part of the house. You can see from here we have this wide and long countertops whereby we can prepare our food over here, and also there's a space over here. We can put island countertops here also.
Yes, and what you see is exactly what you get. Fully fitted with lots of countertop space. Right? A bonus, a very thoughtful plan by the developer is to actually situate the bomb shelter right in this majestic kitchen. So this would definitely serve as a backup for storage or even a pantry area itself. All right. So here we actually have a little opening. Ivy, would you like to show us?
Yes. So this door here, you can see it leads to the swimming pool, where you can have this beautiful swimming pool view. And over here,
okay, this will be another very interesting personal touch by the developer. All right, situated towards the end, the rear of the house, developer has actually given a potential buyer the added on a wet kitchen. Everything has been provisioned for. In addition, being very practical, look upwards towards the awning. Right, this is specially designed to make sure that it's actually splash proof. So no rain will actually come into this part of the house, especially if you are using this for cooking. Right, so that will be one side of the house. And coming back through the rear door, there's another hidden surprise. So for a house this big with multi-generational living, definitely having more than one helper would be more ideal. And welcome to just the helper's quarters. Just take a look. Right, this would definitely thrill many of the helpers. So in fact, this space is big enough to actually cater to 2 or more helpers if needed. And they do have their own attached bath on its own. Right? So Ivy, what is your favorite part of actually the kitchen area?
the kitchen area, because it's actually attached together, okay, we have this, other than the helper's room. For the kitchen area, of course, my favorite will be the fridge also. You can see this space here, we can have 2 double door fridge also. Yes. And other than that, I'm going to plan and really design a island top over here.
Yeah, so all these are really plans to actually future-proof a house. Especially, it's very important for such a big house with many rooms to have a lot of communal spaces for multi-generational families to come together and mingle. So not only from the essence from the kitchen itself, you can see also through the dining, all aspects of this level has been covered. All right, with that, we'll pass over our time to our colleague Ice, who will show you more of level 2.
Thank you, Sean and Ivy. Hi, I'm Ice. Before we go up to level 2, let's take a look at this stairway. Okay, as you realize that actually it's quite bright here, and we actually have these full-length window panels that actually can bring a lot of natural daylight, and the wall window is actually done up by the developer. And not only that, this blind is also given by the developer to you. Okay, you can just on it up, turn it up. Yeah, you can have a lot of natural light coming in through the stairways. What I like about here is that I like this whole handle. You know, it's so round, and then it really gives me a good grip. Especially, it's very useful for the old folks. And we have this wooden flooring and stairs that actually matches the handle's color as well. Okay, for this level 2, it comes with 3 bedrooms. The 3 bedrooms are all en suite. Let me show you the smallest room in this level 2. Let's take a look at the room at this level 2. Look at it. This is the smallest room at level 2. But look at the space. It was so spacious. Okay, you can even have a king size bed with 2 side tables, and not only that, you can even have study tables in this room. And the area is still so big and spacious. Okay, the fans, the light, the aircon are actually all done up by the developer, and it was given to you as well. Not a lot of a developer will provide the lights and fans for you. Okay, we look at the window here. It's actually a full windows, full length, and Looking at it, you know, you have this unblocked views behind here. And it's actually, if you open up the day and night curtain that provided by the developer, actually you can have a lot of natural light coming in, even you don't have to on the switch, the daylight during the day. Okay, all these day and night curtains are all actually given by the developer. Okay, let's take a look at this wardrobe. Not 3 door, 4 door, but actually it has 8 doors of wardrobe here. And I like the gripping for these doors. Sorry. Yeah, you look at it. It's actually done up. And during the night, if you don't on the lights, right, it still have this LED light. So you don't have to on the light during the night and disturb those that are sleeping at night. And you still can retrieve your items. And look at the cupboard, the drawer. Actually, this glass panel, I don't have to open the drawer to see what items are there. Okay, these are all anti-slime. Anti-slime, okay, anti-slime. And the finishing for this is actually the earth tone that matches the floor as well. Yeah. Okay, next we come to the toilet. Okay, look at the toilet. It's actually full marbles from the flooring to the ceiling. And the brand that are used by these developers are all, majorities are all European brand, like, you know, Duravix for the basing. And for this concealed W system, right, we have these Gerberix, and for this flushing system, and for this we using the Duravix as well. Okay, and look at here. For the toilet, it's also a full windows that is upholstered, so even without have to close up the blind, I still got my privacy when I'm doing my showering. And they have done up this shelving area so that, you know, I don't have to do up or buy extra shelving for my toiletry as well. So I can just put all my toiletry items here, and when people using the toilet, it's still got some privacy there. They don't know what's actually I have it there. And look at this cupboard below, which is very spacious. Look at it. Yeah, it's so huge that, you know, I can put a lot of items inside, and then the finishing also matches my room's color, and actually give me the kind of like hotel styles, hotel feels kind of toilet for these rooms. Okay, how you find the rooms here? If you think that, you know, it's quite spacious, don't forget this is the smallest room in level 2. Let me take you to the next room that we have here. Come, take a look. Look at it, look at the space. It shows almost double the size of the first room that we see. And in these rooms, right, we can actually have a king size bed with 2 side tables. Not only that, I can have put a study table here, and I can even have my massage chair right over here, and I still have a lot of ample space to walk around. I have a TV console, etc., etc. And in this room itself, we also have these full length windows that can allows a lot of natural light coming in, and also these are day and night curtain actually given by the developer as well. And also not only that, the fans and the lights are all actually all nicely done up. And where is the wardrobe? Actually, this wardrobe is very interesting. It's like kind of a small little walkway, and you also have a lot of storage space, same as the first room that we saw. And also come with the LED light and the glass panel. And this wardrobe is slightly bigger than the one that we see just now. Okay, the developer actually fully utilized every corner. There's no wastage of storage space at all. You see, you can even have more hanging areas right at the corner as well. Okay, look at the toilet. Wow, I like about this toilet also because the top is so long and then so spacious that I can put my books, you know, I can put my toiletry here, and also the cabinet are all so huge and spacious. Really give me more than enough storage space for this toilet as well. And it comes with 2 window panel, and one here and the other one over there, and also a storage shelving here. Okay, this is about this room. Next, I'm going to showcase to you the master room. If you think that this 2 room is very spacious, Okay, wait till you see the master room. Come, let's go. Are you prepared to have the wow, the kind of feel? Come, let's see, come. This is the master room. Take a look. It's so spacious, and so spacious, right? It takes me a while to walk from this corner and to the other end. Look at it. It's so huge, so huge. Yeah, so spacious. And this master room comes with a balcony outside. Okay, you can open up and then allow a lot of daylight coming in. And you can see we also come with these hidden aircon, dark aircon systems that you hide your aircon right above the false ceiling, and the fans and the beautiful lights are all actually done up for you by the developer. They are so generous. You look at the space, so big, so huge, right? I can divide this area to few different area. I can have my bed here, my sleeping area here. I can even do up a partition here where I can have my little workplace, or even a family area that can have sofa, TV, all that you can imagine of, that we have sofa here, TV here, or gaming area here, or even a work area here. It's so usable. And our wardrobe behind here is that we have a he wardrobe and a she wardrobe. So each of us don't have to fight. We can have our own storage space. And look at the space here. You can even create an island that can put your accessories, like your watches, your branded bags. Okay, if you want to have your privacy, you still can do a partition here, partition wall. Okay, to create a walk-in wardrobe kind of feel for this. Okay. And the beautiful dressing table is actually done up by the developer for you as well. Okay, so actually it's a really, just bring in your luggage only, nothing else. Next, I'm going to showcase you the president toilet that I also call it a president toilet. Look at it, look at it, look at it. It's so huge, right? You have a he basin and a she basin. If you have children or few more members, you have a baby basin, a son basin, and a daughter basin here as well. And the storage space here was like, it was really a lot. Yeah, the storage space is more than enough for you. And not only that, we have this bathtub. Yeah, give me those a few of hotel styles. And they have this door that they can access out to the balcony outside. And then you can imagine yourself really have your own me time. When you are doing your toilet, you can stay here more than an hour. So you can shower, bathtub, toilets, everything is so convenient. I mean, it's so huge and so spacious, right? This is really one thing I like about here. I think I can hide in here for more than an hour. Now you have already saw this, the master rooms. I'm sure you're very keen to see our 3rd levels and 4 levels. Now I'm going to show you and ask my colleagues to bring you up to level 3. Come, let's go to level 3.
Phoenix. Now we are at level 3. Just look at this massive amount of space. Right, Sean?
Hi, Phoenix. Yes, indeed. So you have seen the impressiveness of level 2, what level 2 has to offer. So here, again, we are only at level 3. We are just starting the second half of the interior tour. All right, what sets level 2 apart from level 3, apart from level 2 is the availability of this common area. So Phoenix, what do you envision this space for?
This space is really great. I think the entire family can occupy this whole of the level 3, where there are 2 bedrooms just on my right and to my left, and they can enjoy very special bonding time over here, where they can have their afternoon reading, or they can sit and gather around for their karaoke session.
Right. So indeed, this is also serving another architectural, function, right? So oftentimes when you have too many rooms on one level, you sacrifice a lot of this natural spacing or divide between each other. So this is a good form to kind of break away from the norm, to give you more space as a natural divider between both front and rear rooms. So this level, as Phoenix mentioned, only having 2 rooms and being on the 3rd level is very essential for good natural lighting. So with that in mind, developer has actually incorporated a pool view from this angle, right? You can actually look down and actually appreciate the ambience for this entirety from this level alone. Now let us take you through to what is probably the 3rd largest bedroom of this house.
Now,
Won't you just look at that, Phoenix?
yeah, it's really very wow. Look at the layout. It's so squarish. It makes space planning really easy. So you can actually have a very self-contained bedroom altogether with your king-size bed. For families with children, they will be glad to know they can also easily place a baby cot or maybe a playpen alongside the bed so that you can look after your children. At the same time, you can also have a dresser, if not a work table for him and for her.
Yes, and indeed, being at the rear part of the house, you enjoy complete privacy all around. So this being extended through the entire width of 8 meters is really, really efficient in terms of space planning. Not to mention, the same template applies from level 2, carrying throughout to all the rooms, being that even for this bedroom, we have a full suite of L-shaped built-in wardrobe, all right, and extends into a very sizable dual sink bathroom. So in same likeness for all the master bedrooms and the rooms downstairs, is all cladded, even the walls are in quality marble, and much thought also goes into the space planning. This particular bedroom even comes with its own bathtub. So as you can see, natural ventilation is equally important. So every room not only having at least 1 window, in fact every washroom is also adequately ventilated. Now, we will take you back to the front of the house.
Let's go. Wow, this is really a very, very impressive space. This is just like a studio on its own. So you can let your creativity run wild. There are so much things you can explore in this bedroom, right, Sean?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And notice that level 2 and level 3, the only difference for this part and this room is the lack of a balcony space, being level 3. So this expansiveness easily, if you are cohabitating with a larger family, you can still fit in a very sizable king size. Not only that, all these provision points have been thoughtfully thought out by the developer. Multiple data points and many electrical sockets all throughout the setting. Right? Not only that, for the bed area, this area will be great and ideal for a little study desk, or if couples, only those who can work together in the same room, you can still put 2 separate desks and convert this whole area into a little self-contained spot.
Right.
And Phoenix, I think you're going to love what's coming up next.
Let's go take a look at this particular area where you can see there are these huge panels of wardrobe. I think the women will really love it because they can do a lot of shopping, and then all this storage will be tucked away at a corner without extra space jutting out. It's very pleasing to the eye, and yet it serves functionality.
Yeah, would this be sufficient for you?
Oh, more than enough.
More than enough.
Yes.
Okay. So for those again who needs more storage space, actually this has also been planned similar to the master bedroom. Additions are easier to add on rather than to dismantle. So you can easily add another row, even an island for all your vanities. And most importantly, also the toilet size is equally large. Okay, so for this, not only the same style as the master bedroom, all right? So this one is the full countertop stretching the entire length of the toilet itself. Same finishings as the master. So you can see both level 2 and level 3, although they share a lot of similarities, there's also a stark difference in terms of the layout.
Super luxurious.
Yes.
Yes.
So for those who even consider, let's say, if they need even more rooms, all right, this is again an empty platform whereby you can actually adapt accordingly to even more rooms. All right, you can consider splitting this into two, having a Jack and Jill style toilet. So the possibilities are indeed really limitless.
Yes.
All right, and that's not the end. All right, we still have one more level, and that's probably the one that we're most excited about. Let's go.
Covered 5 bedrooms in total. Now we are at level 4. There are additional 2 rooms for you to uncover. Follow me to this last ensuite bedroom of the property. You can see that although this is very compact in size, it's still able to fit your king size bed, your 2 side tables, and so much more. And then at this room itself, right, is also ensuite. So you also get to have your own privacy bathroom. And also not forgetting, we also have another bathroom here. It's
just
a common
outside.
toilet.
Yes.
It's just outside.
Okay, so in similar style, all toilets are finished equally in a sense, right? So the real bonus for this house is really the availability of this 4th level being 3.5. Okay, so right on top of us, actually this entirety, the rooftop is actually a reinforced concrete platform. So for most houses nowadays, you want to look towards future-proofing the home itself. So you can consider installation of all your solar panels to kind of mitigate the energy costs, right? So finally, we reserve the best for the last. So coming ahead, this will be the grand entertainment room. Phoenix, how are you feeling?
Wow, look at the space, Sean. This is really, really impressive. What would you do with this space? Tell me about it.
Many things come to mind, right? So whatever the family needs, whatever kind of functionality that you want to incorporate, this room will provide, all right? So some things that come to mind, if you are into billiard, karaoke, cinema, what else can you think of? Jamming.
You can do your yoga, it can be your meditation corner, and there's so much more to do here. It's just like a dance studio by itself. It's super, super huge and massive. Just look at the space.
So indeed, and the beauty part about this being a detached is that you are very well shielded all around. So most of the noise or activity, you actually are going to be very, very minimal. You won't really intrude a lot into your neighbors. Okay, and from here, we are actually at the vantage point, so we can overlook the entirety of Jalan Kayu, right? So us being a fully developed 3.5 story, this naturally strikes out to be more than 15 meters high through and through, right? So this room is really, this entire level, in fact, is really a beauty to behold. Okay, with that, let's head on down to level 1. Let's rejoin Ivy and Ice.
Are you blown away by the space?
Absolutely. With the spacious of 7+1 bedroom and 7 car parks. And of course, other than that, with the lift and with the swimming pool, it's absolutely stunning.
And let's not forget about the engineered design by the developer. With a land size of 4,352 square feet, it barely passes off as a detached, yet every corner of the house is incredibly spacious.
Yes, indeed. So much attention to detail as you can see throughout this home tour. Most of the details, such as the space planning, and also the considerations for multi-generational families. This is no longer just a house. It's actually a home to create many memories for many, many years to come.
Sean, how does this unit compare to others, especially on the price?
Oh, Ice, good question. Remember at the start of this episode, we mentioned we had a very special announcement to make, right? So right now, developer has actually revised the price downwards. So this entirety, all this space at Grandeur now is only going at 7.98 million. This translates to just about 1,834 per square foot. This easily makes this brand new house one of the, if not the most value for money brand new detached in the entire region itself. Right? So now if you're not looking to not miss out on this opportunity, or if you know of someone who is looking for their home, a brand new home for multi-generational use, do not hesitate to reach out to any one of us. We did love to show you around the space personally. Right? Once again, I'm Sean.
I'm Phoenix.
I'm Ivy.
I'm Ice.
See you at the next episode of Huttons Landed Divisions
Live Open House.